Williams informed Alex to swap positions and hold the pack back, and Alex gave him a lot of lip on the radio there, which was kind of confusing to me. Like Alex seemed like he wasn't sure what was going on, and it seemed pretty simple and self-explanatory to me. Signs held back the pack, gave you a free pit stop. Now it's your turn to hold back the pack and give Signs a free pit stop. I don't understand what was so hard to understand about that. And not only that, but he allowed Lindblad to get past him. Lindblad on really, really old medium tires, and Alex just out of the pits on fresh softs. He first goes off at the chicane, having to go through the chicane and then having to slow down so he didn't get an advantage. And then at the final corner, he had a very terrible exit and allowed Lindblad to properly overtake him on track at Monaco. So I think Alex could have finished P7, maybe as high as P6, but that was kind of his own fault there, not being able to hold back Lindblad on really old medium tires when he had fresh softs there, and then kind of giving them a little bit of mouth on the radio. Not really sure why. I feel like Sainz has done on quite a few occasions. Sainz has helped Alex either pit early without any issues, like last year's Monaco Grand Prix, or like at Jeddah last year, where he allowed Albon to sit in his DRS, even though Sainz probably would have been able to gap Alex and then, and prevent, I believe it was Hadjar behind him, from overtaking. So I feel like Sainz has done, on a few occasions, has helped Alex out. And the one time they asked Alex here to help Sainz, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just frustration because of the season that he's had so far. But it kind of upset me a little bit to hear Albon complaining on the radio when they asked him to hold back the pack. And then again, like I said, I don't know how you let Lindblad buy you on much older tires. And it kind of came back to bite them in the ass, because Lindblad was able to change his tires during the red flag and was able to stay ahead of the Williams there. So I think Alex, he could have came home in P6, and if he's upset, I think he's got nobody to blame but himself. And I am a huge Alex Albon fan. I am probably the biggest Alex Albon fan in the world, but I don't like to make biased remarks on what happened during the race and stuff like that. I think this is all on him. He could have came home with 8 points today, and he came home with 4. Still a pretty decent haul for Williams, considering he's only had 1 point this season so far.